And he's the kind of editor that doesn't mind publishing something that first appeared on Craigslist. 93 Corolla DX, $600. Maybe the first thing to know about the dusty, tan, tenderly dented 93 Corolla DX is Jolie sang in it once, sitting in the back seat, quoting my lyric from memory. Beep, beep, beep. And the next thing, I try the radio, it doesn't work. Come to find out, the little 10-amp fuse in it blew. And there is no ordinary explanation for this. This vehicle, which I love, is for sale to you for $600. What do you get? 39 miles per gallon at 68 miles per hour highway. Sound all right? Care to hear more? Two-owner vehicle. Previous fellow worked in the movie business. Not a star or anything. And these first 168K were mostly highway. This was a gentle, civilized, sophisticated, educated, prudent, thrifty, and sensible man. How do I know? You could tell by the way the vehicle was kept, for one. He had receipts for all the work that had been done. And there's a lot of things that have been taken care of. I kept them for you to see, to rest your mind. There's a lot of repairs you don't have to concern yourself with. But there was a little accident in the front, and after 12 years he figured it was time to give it up. Probably he was climbing the ladder in the movie production business and could afford and figured he deserved a Lexus. Hollywood movie production people, they don't mess around with body work on a 12-year-old Corolla anyway. You wouldn't want them working that way on your movies, and they don't work that way on their cars. But I like to stay away from the need to earn lots of wages. And I do certain things myself, like look things up on the internet and buy parts cheap on eBay. And use my drill motor to button everything up. Pass inspection, no problem. That's right. This car has been repeatedly certified as safe by the state of Louisiana. Set your mind at ease. That and the battery didn't charge anymore, so I got it for $800 3.5 years ago. It was my first car with reclining bucket seats and cup holders. All the windows and locks worked just fine. I replaced the brushes on that alternator, and you know that battery gets 14 volts back all day long. I bought two $70 tires. It drove straight, didn't need any alignment. So I changed the front brake pads myself. But even now, they got 70% wear left because I go easy. I drive like grandma. Because I don't like paying mechanics. And I don't like working for wages. And this car has got to last. It's made 9,000 yellow lights in a row, not by speeding up the stop signs. And this is how you will drive it too. And I change the oil every 3,000. Made 9 changes in all. I just flushed the cooling system, and there is not a thing to worry about this cooling system. What with a new water pump, thermostat, cap, and while they're at it, new timing chain. New front driver's side wheel bearing. Sound all right? You got it. Installed by Mr. Turner himself, this vehicle is ready to go. No cracked windshield, no corroded battery terminals, no old air filter, no sir. 28 miles per gallon in the stop and go. Can you do better than that for $600? You cannot. And why? Considering the fact it does all this, am I not charging more because I am not a gouger? Because I'm not. I like not to just give back to it. I like to make community because I got my worth out of this vehicle. My A to B, my pleasure, serenity, and because you are going to drive it easy because it needs struts in the back. And 2 of the tires have to be aired up every 2 weeks, and even though I'd run this gal to Cali tomorrow, that's with just me alone. It gets a little wiggly if you load the Corolla down. But spend $1,000 more on this gal and she'll take you another 60K easy. That's my conviction, and I hate to give it up, but I have the van now. Well, that's another story. I'm making a mistake. It's your chance to profit from it. Kids stole it last month, but all they did was drive it 12 blocks and rip out the CD radio. But I found a cassette radio. So this is also your chance to relive the 80s. You for hand-illustrated mixtapes your friends made works of art out of. The soft, warm, nostalgic hiss. Did I say cup holders, air conditioner, windshield wipers, turn signals, brights, glove box, driver's side airbag, bungee cords? Because if you go slow, you can carry a 4x8 sheet of 4, a nice birch plywood on top. On the surface streets, if your jobs aren't far, I'll show you how. It's a little scratch, runs like a top, manual 5-speed, exhaust system muffler, just fine, peppy, but you will go easy. Get your fresh start. Everything is documented. $600 firm, cashola, entirely one lump sum. Any questions?